Oops, I was mute. So, good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, everyone. So, as we all know, Russia is celebrating the anniversary of its victory over Nazi Germany, the 80th anniversary. So, in this event, world leaders have attended, and we have seen particularly those who are friends with Russia, African leaders, and other global leaders also have attended this show. It was a big, media coverage has been given. The whole event has been for days, has been streamed globally. And in these world leaders, particularly from Africa, one of the leaders that we have seen is Captain Ibrahim Traore. He's a leader that, as you all know, he's not mostly the kind of a person who's attending events, but given that Russia is a friend, he has attended this event. Not only he has attended, but also he had met. We have seen his meet and greet with the Russian leader or President Vladimir Putin, and also a sideline meet and greet with the Venezuelan president. But also on the sideline, what he has done, and the main parts that we're doing this report to you, is that he has met Burkina Faso students in Russia, and also he visited a university called Dmitry Mendeleev, which is in Moscow, and it's a chemical technology university. I'm going to share a video that we have got from Sputnik Africa. It's a Russia government-based media, and I'll share it with you his visit here. Yeah, so he's meeting the university officials. He has been welcomed officially. Not only that, I also would like to show you the students that made him. Look at them. Here it is. These are the Burkinabe students in Moscow that have welcomed their president. So not only this, he also has made, a meeting with. This is where he made. Um, Yeah, so this is where he made where he made his speech, actually a lecture. That's how Sputnik Africa reported it, a speech for the university students. And that is where actually he made a statement in this lecture that he would like to have to have in Ouagadougou in Burkina Faso branch of this university, Russian university, in in Burkina Faso, and particularly emphasis is given, he said, for scientific and educational fields. So we are going to give you, as soon as we get the video of his lecture, we will bring it to you. But these are some of the pictures. I would like to say, a bit about the University of Dmitry Mendeleev, actually, that is the name. So this university is actually, it's a public research university in Moscow, and it's the largest Russian center for education and research in the field of chemical engineering. So this is, yeah, also it is, it's a chemical technology of Russia, and it's one of the leading centers of scientific and innovative research in Russia. So you see that, Captain Ibrahim Traore has embarked, as you know, it to be a self-sufficient in terms of when it comes to defense of this country, because security is really important. Close to half of the country is controlled by jihadists. So he said that's why also he pushed the election in the country, because his point is that when half of the country is controlled by this terrorist group, how can we just ignore the voice of those people, Burkinabes, who live in that controlled area, unless we make that area free, unless we become, we win this fight against terrorists, then there is no election. So that's his point, and that's something that you don't get to hear mostly in the mainstream media. You just hear, oh, this is a dictator, a junta who don't want to, organize this so-called electoral democracy, this and that. But there are a number of coups that happen in the continent, but where you don't get complaints from the mainstream media or from the Western colonial powers, right? So what I wanted to say is that this chemical engineering or chemical technology university, you see that its contribution for him, he sees that, his students, his people, his citizens being trained by such a university, which is a leading university in those areas, that will contribute both, for the development sector and also for the, security sector in the country. So this says a lot, and also in terms of, education. So Ibrahim Traore is all about to be self-sufficient in food, in the agriculture sector, and also to be self-sufficient in terms of producing those weapons that are needed for security, because right now Burkina Faso, much of its expense as a government, as a country, goes to the defense area. Uh, so this is what we wanted to bring you here. But let us know in the comment section, what do you think of having Russian university? We have a lot of branches of foreign university in the continent. So share your view. What is your take on this? It's not only, the Burkina Faso government that, or Ibrahim Traore that visited universities in Russia. Also, the Zimbabwean president, I think I have a picture here. Let me just share with you. Mnangagwa also has visited Zimbabwean students in Russia. I think I have it here. If you are just a bit here, yeah, here you see here with the Zimbabwean community there. It used to be that Russian students or Russian refinery, or people from Africa. Maybe that was in the communist era or communism. I used to know, for example, on behalf of Ethiopia, it's during the Derg regime, there were more students sent to Russia to study. That was it for now. Let us know in the comment section, what do you think of this development, this statement from Burkina's government. Yeah, let us know in the comment section. That was it for now. So bye bye for me. Ciao.